Hello ladies and gents, and welcome along to some Call of Duty Ghosts. This is the first Call of Duty Ghosts video that I've made, or at least that's been on my channel. I was going to make a video about a week ago, like a first impression sort of style video, but everyone does those videos and it would be a little bit cheesy and a little bit corny. So I just decided, let's just wait a week and then I can give like my first sort of perspective rather than like my first impression, so like an ongoing perspective sort of style video, if that makes any sense at all. And also there's quite often a thing where you like make like a first impression sort of style video and then like a week later like your opinion might change on something like dramatically, and then like you might regret making those original statements that you made when the first initial impressions were made. But enough of that. That's a little bit deep actually for this time of day. But anyway, so yeah, this is the first video. This gameplay's a little bit old. This was when the game actually first came out. As you can see, I'm not really too sure where to go on this map. And yeah, definitely the first thing that hits you when you get this game is like the size of the maps. The maps are absolutely insane. They're huge. For instance, on this map, it might take like 30 to 45 seconds to get from like C to A from like where I just was in this little like lobby all the way over to A. That might take like 30 seconds or like 45 seconds, and in that time you may only get like one kill or something like that. So yeah, it's quite fortunate that there isn't like score per minute in this game, or otherwise I think everyone would have like a 200 to 300 score per minute. Just because there's not really like too much action. There are a few really small maps, for instance Strike Zone, that's really popular. I can understand why. I think it's like it's a remodeled version of Dome or something like that. It's definitely a good map, and there's another good map as well called Freight, which sort of plays quite quick. It plays sort of fairly fast paced, but it can be a little bit campy at times. There's a lot of like second stories and all of that good stuff, but it is what it is. But this map is pretty big. I think it might play quite well in Ground War 9v9, of course, which is coming out on the next gen. And there's a few other maps that are just like really bad, like Siege. I don't know how that could ever play well. Chasm, I'm not really too keen on. There's a bit too many sort of layers to that map, and it's a little bit complicated, and you never really know where anyone is. Even if you've got Amplify, which obviously makes it a lot easier to hear people, it can be a little bit confusing because there's so many layers to actually sort of pinpoint exactly where the enemy is. So yeah, I mean the maps as a whole, they're really big, but some of them are really good. I do enjoy playing some of the bigger maps like Stonehaven, I think it's called, which is like the castle map, which I think is probably set in England or something. I don't know if there's many castles across Europe. I don't think there's too many castles in America or anything like that, so I imagine it's probably set in the UK, but that's an alright map. Generally the way to play that map is trap them at B, and then they can't really sort of camp in like the broken walls and shit, which is, it's not really too bad. It is what it is. So yeah, I mean as a whole the maps, they're okay, they're pretty big, and that's obviously the first thing that hits you. But as a whole, as I said, I'm really enjoying this game. There's a few pros that definitely outweigh the cons. For instance, the connection in this game is really good. I don't know if it's because they took out Ground War and Theatre Mode, but the connection seems to be really good. The hit detection's really good, which is something that I kind of missed from Modern Warfare 3, if that even makes sense, because Modern Warfare 3 was pretty awful, but the hit detection in this game is definitely a lot better than it is in Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. There's not really too many occasions where you shoot someone first and you die first, unless of course they've got a sniper rifle or a shotgun, which obviously they're two extremes. One kills at extreme, well actually they both kill at extreme short distances. There's a lot of quick scoping in this game, which is kind of annoying, but Infinity Ward always implements quick scoping in their game, so there's nothing you can really do about that. There's a lot of quick scopers as well, on some maps especially like Whiteout, and I think Stonehaven as well. You get a lot of people using sniper rifles, which can be a little bit frustrating because the sniper rifles are really powerful in this game, and even if you've got like a ballistic vest, I've still got one shot by a lot of the sniper rifles without it being a headshot, which is kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. So the hit detection is definitely a good thing in this game. The connection as a whole really works well. The guns are really good as well. The assault rifles are definitely really dominant, obviously because the maps are quite big. The submachine guns don't really have too much of a place. On maps like like Freight, you may be able to use a submachine gun, or maybe even Strike Zone as well. A submachine gun would probably do quite well, but you can use an assault rifle in every single map, and it will work just fine, which is something I quite like because I've always used assault rifles, and that's kind of just the way it is. But the strike packages, the specialist is back. I really like the specialist. I'm using specialist in this gameplay, for instance. The assault is kind of weak, but that's not really such a bad thing. Overpowered assault streaks like the swarm and stuff, they were kind of annoying, like the Lodestar in Black Ops 2. That would kind of just make people leave the game, so it's kind of good that those sort of overpowered assault streaks are gone. Support's really strong as well. The other day I got an assault KEM, and I tried to call it in, but they had like a ground jammer, and I couldn't call it in because the ground jammer sort of overrid it, which was kind of annoying because you get like a 25 gun streak without specialist or any support or anything like that. You kind of expect to be able to call in that kill streak, but I couldn't do that and the game ended, which was a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, as a whole, I'm really enjoying this game. I think I'm on like 15 chems now. I'm on 3 assault chems. I might upload an assault chem actually next on Strike Zone that I got the other day. It's quite a good video as well. It's how to lock down the whole entire map and sort of base yourself in the middle. I'm sure you guys are already aware of that now, but it is what it is. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been a little bit short. Well, actually, it hasn't been short at all. It's been about 6 minutes. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.